Okay, we've got these old National Geographics, volume 103, I think, number 5, May 1953. So I better check we're still in focus. I've got it, I believe I've got it on spot colour. I better check, because if we can go, yeah, I've got it on spot colour, so I better, no, I've got to press it, don't I? That's one of the mistakes we did before. So the American Wildflower Odyssey. Now this is quite interesting, so you know, I don't know if we can get it in there. These people went on this American Wildflower Odyssey, you know, and they went out there and they did all this sort of stuff, and they also took some photographs of stuff when they dropped in my parachute, of course, and everything, and food and stuff, and then they started, you know, some of these photographs in black and white. There's a few CPs in here, so what was interesting, there's one from a, there's some nice, and we get to the, it was sort of like, you know, yes, and so here we got one of Sarracenia purpurea. I don't know what form that is, but I'm getting rusty these days thinking, oh, but they also, you know, carpets of wildflowers and things like this. But they show this one, as they got Sarracenia minor, and they've got Drosera intermedia, but they've got this one of this fly trap here, and it says in the little thing in here, it says from EDGECOMBE. So that's EDGECOMBE, North Carolina. So I better look for the viewfinder because I've got no screen. So you got this thing here. I don't know. There you go. I think. Oh, so we can do. Okay, so you got this thing here, but what I want you to look at is the fly trap. See the colour on the fly trap there? You see that the petioles are very dark, verdant green, a bit like you see on roses and things like that, and our strawberries and things like that. But the traps are a different green colour, they're like yellowy green, and we've got some nice colour on the interior of the traps. That's what I want you to notice, that the petioles are really dark green and they're very succulent and thick, and I reckon that's where we want to go. But that's from a natural location, EDGECOMBE County, I think. And then we get to this one here, which is the this is the second one in the Zoll series, I believe, May 1961, when it's I'm missing the inner city parlour one. This is when he's moved, I think. Where is it? Somewhere in here. You've probably seen this one before, but I still haven't got the in the city parlour. I would like to see if someone on the other side of the GFC wall can do the in the city plants that eat insects, you see, or insectivorous plants. And you know, he does. Am I in the shot? Yeah, so he gets all these plants sent to him from North Carolina Biological Supply, and he puts them in this aquarium down there, and it's all everything's tickety-boo, and you can see all the traps are nice and red. But you notice that the petiole here is quite that dark green, the EDGECOMBE green, and of course he even germinates the seed. Notice the root hairs there are this fawn coloured root hairs. In theory we should be able to get them to go red, but we'll see. And nice sort of almost plastic looking plants. If you notice that, the plants are almost plastic looking in a way. And we got the and of course then this is Drosera, true Drosera capillaris, I believe, or is it communis? You always get those two confused, because we were always fobbed off with spaths, you see, here in southern Australia. And of course then you got this thing, the mother and daughter looking at this plant. I hope I'm in shot. Am I in shot? Yeah, looking at this thing in this boggy location. You see this sort of brown colour look on the thing. What is that? Everyone thinks, oh, it's iron and things like that, but maybe it's not. So then you've got the purpureas and things like that. And then she goes, the wife and the husband go into the Darlingtonia country sort of thing. One of the first and only early reports, I think, of this, I think, or at least in colour anyway. So, and that's about it, I think, for the thing. But I'm missing the inner city parlour, so if anyone's got that, I wouldn't mind seeing that on video if you want to do the same on your side of the GFC wall sort of thing. And I've got a few other old things too I could do as a thank you as well. You know, I could put up another video of other things I've got in the vault sort of thing. But basically, what I'm trying to say, we've managed to take iron out of the equation in a way. They don't seem to like iron, they seem to want to be iron deficient, which is where the very dilute, extremely dilute chromium comes in. Sort of puts them into a iron deficient state, which gets them growing or triggers the getting there. But there seems to be something else that they're missing. And I think it's got to be, from all our experimentation, a slightly different form of calcium. And I think that's where all this growing moss and lichens on walls comes in. It's been a bit perverted over the time. They're not using yogurt really and milk. I think the active ingredient is actually egg in there, because it's a reductive protein, and we already know that it reduces copper down to the copper 1 green, safe, very soluble, very mobile green form. And I wonder if it does a similar thing to chalk. Yeah, I'm spelling it CHAULK, the old agricultural spelling of chalk, sort of thing. Does it actually reduce that down, or is it a counter thing, you know? And the fact that